What's up, everyone? Jeremy Gerard from Mythic Customs here with one of my short customizing tutorial videos. Today's video, we're going to talk about paint matching the Black Knight Legion builder. So I'm recording this video a couple days before the upcoming sale for the Mythic Legions Legion Builder Reinforcements Wave, but I'm going to post this the morning of that sale. So what am I talking about? Four Horsemen Studios decided to reissue a number of previously offered Legion Builder figures under the banner of Mythic Legions Legion Builder Reinforcements. These are great figures, a ton of figures that people have been clamoring about for years, really wanting to add to their collections or to be able to use as the base for custom projects. Because if you know about Legion Builder figures, they're a wonderful base for both literally Legion building, army building in your collection, but also for customizing. These are figures that use the exact same sculptural pieces as the rest of the line, but because they have fewer paint apps than a lot of the standard figures, they have a cheaper price point. So these Legion Builder figures during the sale are going to be $25 each. That's a wonderful price point to have a base figure to customize on. And because Legion Builders have very minimal paint applications to begin with, you have a nice, almost blank canvas to work on for your customs. Now, one of the figures that are going to be available is the Black Knight Legion Builder. This is a wonderful figure. I've customized these many times over the years. Actually, when the fans voted for which figures they wanted to see in the new reinforcements wave, the Black Knight was the breakaway landslide winner. And it makes sense. It is a wonderful base figure to use for customs. It also came from the very elusive Coliseum wave originally. So fans were super excited to get this figure. That being the case, I know fans are going to go after this. I know people are going to have them in their customizing fodder bins to create some projects. I thought it would be really cool to do a paint match video on this figure. And the reality is it's a super easy paint match to do. And it's something that if you're new to customizing, this is a great first project. So the figure itself, or the characters of the Black Knights, if you actually look at the bio for these characters, the Coliseum wave was all based on a section of Mythic Legions of the realm of Mythos called the Mercurian Coliseum. Obviously very much inspired by the Roman Coliseum. Underneath the catacombs of the Coliseum are where the fighters, the entertainers, that's where they await their time to go into the arena, and guarding those combatants, making sure they don't get out and mess with the other people that are there as spectators or maybe kill themselves before it's time to fight, are the Black Knight Legion Builders. These stalwart, loyal denizens of those dark passages, really cool dark force. So if you read their bio, it kind of covers that. I thought it'd be really cool if you had a couple of these Black Knights to make them maybe all have different helmets, right? Because it's super easy to do. And I like them having their outfits, their armor being all identical, but maybe the personality difference in their helmets being what really shines through. So I thought it'd be fun to do a paint match on that. That's what we're going to do. Now, sale for these, I said I'm going to post it the morning of the sale. So whether you're watching this as soon as I post it or checking it out later, the sale for these is planned for Saturday, January 22nd, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And these are going to be exclusive on storehorseman.com. But enough of that. Let's get to this. So what I do when I paint these, super simple. The first thing I do is I base it out in a black coat of base paint. Now, the head that I'm using here, this is the head that I call the Holy Knight. So this is a head that I worked on with Walter DeMarco of Mass Customs. This head is actually available at legionshop.com right now. You can buy it unpainted and you can do this. The great thing about the Black Knight Legion Builder, and specifically paint matching to it, is there's a variety of helmets you can use. A lot of third-party creators have created night helmets out there that would be wonderful for this. Planetary Dog Toys have a whole series of different night helmets that have like flip-up visors that you could paint match to the Black Knight. Wolf King Customs and Emil Wickman and Stephen Bisciotti, they have their God's Fire characters, the helmeted characters like the Fallen and stuff. That would be a great paint match to do this. You could even use an existing Mythic Legions head. This is the head from the Red Shield Soldier, this Frog Knight helmet. If you follow this exact same tutorial and you painted this, it would look great on the Black Knight Legion builder. So looking at this character, I did give it a little just custom red cape here, but it's all black with just this red strap that it comes with. And the bio talks about, a flash of red, seeing a flash of red out of the corner of your eye. So that's what I wanted to match, the black and the red. The black on this is a very, very shiny black. It's super glossy. So it's not like, say, the Bronze Dwarf Legion builder or the Goblin Legion builder that don't have this super, super shine. This is like a glossy looking color. So that's what I really want to go for. I also like just that little glint of red. So this particular sculpture actually has little straps on the side of the helmet. So I'm going to paint those straps red. And actually, let me show you the final result here. I've actually got a better picture of it. So let me bring that up right now. This is what we're going for. So this is the finished product that I'm shooting for here. You can see the photo on the left, that little red strap painted there. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Super, super easy to do on this. What I'm going to do here, I based it out. So before this video, I based this out in black spray paint. Any black spray paint will do as long as it's acrylic, right? There's a lot of different spray paints out there. As a reminder, I've talked about this before. You don't want to use enamels with Mythic Legions figures in these custom parts. You're going to want to use acrylics. So this is the one that I really, really like. This is Krylon Color Master. This is a flat black. Again, your preferred spray paint will, I'm sure, be fine. You're just getting that base coat on there. This is the one that I like to use. Now, I've talked about this before when painting metallics. When I like to paint metallic armor, I find that metallics, they don't go on really, really smooth. So what I love to do with metallics is paint a nice, really smooth, flat base coat that's close to the color I want, and then dry brush on the metallic over that. So what happens with that two-step process is the base coat really gives you the coverage and the color you want, and then the dry brush of the metallic that goes on gives you that metallic effect, gives you that glitter or that sheen. What I'm going to do here is actually really, really similar. I'm going to do that flat base coat of black, but then I'm going to use a glossy black paint on top of it, dry brushed on, just to get that shine. So again, multiple colors will work. This is the one that I've used that I find to be a wonderful paint match for the Black Knight Legion builder. This is a Craftsmart acrylic paint. This is just gloss acrylic. Craftsmart is one of the cheaper, less expensive brands that you will find at like a Michael's Crafts or stuff like that. I've had this one. These bottles are large. They last a really long time. So I've had this forever. So all we're going to do here, I'm going to put this in my paint tray, just a little tiny dab. I don't need very, very much. Come on, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is take my brush. Again, I like to use these Testors brushes with the nice flat top on it. I'm going to get that. I dried off a little bit, just because I don't want it to be super, super wet. And then I just paint it on. And the only reason that I'm even dry brushing, a lot of times when you dry brush, you're doing it because you only want to get kind of the raised surface areas, right? That's not really what I'm doing here. That's not why I'm making sure the brush is not sopping wet with paint. The reason I'm dry brushing this, and as my paint gets dry, because I put very, very little there, the reason I'm not, I'm wiping the paint off just a little bit is just because I don't want the paint to glob on anywhere. I'm right at the bottom of the barrel with this paint, so I'm trying to get out the last few drops for this project for you. But this is super easy. I mean, when I said that this is an easy paint match, this is the true definition of an LBC or a Lazy Boy custom, because this is a two-step process. Base coat of flat black, and then I'm just lightly brushing on this color here, this glossy black. It is super, super simple. Now, what I would do in this case is once this dries, I would hit those straps. I'm just going to use a Vallejo flat red. That's the color that I used in that previously shown graphics right there. That little strap, that the Vallejo red, flat red, which is number 957. I find that's a really, really close match, but it's a red. You know, any nice, brilliant red, I think will do. Let that dry. That is literally how simple it is, right? I really made a video for this, but I want to show you how incredibly simple you can do with this. And you don't only have to stop there. I said that the Legion builders are great because they're a base to customize on top of. Let me show you another couple customs that I've done this in the past with. So here's another couple customs I've customized with this exact same process. Over on the left, you see that kind of Dread Knight helmet that I did for Wolf King Customs. That is a straight paint match using exactly what I just showed you here. That was a straight paint match to the Black Knight Legion builder. Now on the right, that Cursed Knight helmet came from Jim Panson Creations. That was one that I did this process, but I took it a step further. After I had paint matched, and in this case, I have the skull face exposed, and it's really just that gargoyle looking helmet that I wanted to match. But once I had matched that and the wings that he has on his back, I matched that as well. The intro to this video actually showed more of a full body shot of that character. Once I was done with that, I wanted to add some more paint applications to it, some wear and some details. Great base to do that with. The process that I've used in the past that I call the Urzak effect, you can check my previous videos. I have one about the Urzak effect, where basically what I do is I take some metallic tin or metallic silver type paint and lightly dry brush that on, and then maybe hit it with a little brown, like a nice mid-range kind of darkish brown, and I just lightly brush that. It gives it that effect where the armor looks like it's scuffed and a little bit dirty. I tend to focus especially around stuff like the feet, because if this was a knight tromping through the mud, obviously the dirt and the scuffs would be on their feet, on their knee pads, on their elbows, around the edges of the armor. Those are the pieces when armor gets struck, right? Those edges are going to be what gets scuffed. So using this as a base here and then painting on that silver and that brown, that can take it even another level. But if you don't want to do that, if you just want these to be the Black Knight Legion builders that are down in the Coliseum, as easy as that. I showed that, let me put this down here. You know, I showed that Frog Knight, that red shield soldier helmet a few minutes ago. If I was going to paint this one up, I would base it out in black, paint it like I just showed you. And this one actually also has straps around the back as well. After I was done, I would hit those belts with this nice red paint as well. That little pop of color, that little pop of red, along with the red, you know, strap that they have, I put a red cape on it. I think that adds a lot to the character. Super, super easy. Hopefully you grab some of these Black Knight Legion builders and some of the other awesome Legion builder reinforcements from the sale that's going to be at storehorseman.com. Hopefully it inspires you to do some customs of your own, to do some paint matches. Example, the Bronze Dwarf Legion builder and the Goblin Legion builder. If you check back my previous videos, I actually already have done one about paint matching the two of those for their armor. So these are a great base. I know they're going to fuel some amazing customs. And you know what? When you get some of these figures and you follow some of these videos, guess what? I can't wait to see what you make. Thanks for checking it out. Talk to you next time.